Hi, friends. Nicole Vincent here. I am excited to do an update on my Facebook monetization journey. This is for February. It's been about a month since I've updated my numbers and shared with you. And it's been an interesting few weeks for me in my world. So, hi, guys. I'm Nicole Vincent. I love digital creation. I love building various income streams and I love sharing about it. And so a current income stream that I am building is being monetized on Facebook. I'm at the beginning of it. We're about this is my third month going in. It's growing slow, but it's growing. And so I haven't cataloged from the beginning any of my other journeys. And so I'm very excited to be doing this one on this channel. So if you love learning about building income streams, Amazon influencer, entrepreneurship, I'm your gal. Subscribe and like and comment. And let's dive into my professional dashboard, professional dashboard for my Facebook. So let's check it out. Okay, guys. So here we are. My last update was it was the beginning of January. And so about 6 weeks out. So sorry for that. It's been a crazy few weeks. I got the flu. I was really sick and just life's been crazy, but all good things, all good things. So it's been going well. I would say I haven't seen a huge increase, but I did hit 4,000 followers on my Facebook personal profile, which was very exciting. So I'm still a baby creator in this space, but everybody starts somewhere. And I know because I built different income streams, the beginning is you're putting in a lot of effort. The growth is slow, but as you consistently put forth the effort, put in the content, put in the work, then there's going to become a tipping point where it just takes off and does its own thing. So we're still working on that. So we're going to check this out here. So here's my professional dashboard. I'm going to be showing you this on my computer, but you can also view this from your phone, which it has. I use both and I like to look at both. So we're going to pull this up here let's do the last 60 days. And this is going to be mid-December to mid-February. It's mid-February right now of 2026. And my views are actually up over the past 60 days. So that's really good. I have made let's see. Let's do this. Let's actually do 90 days. So I monetized November 4th. And that's when I got monetized and turned that on. And so this is going to be short by a little bit, but I've made $137 approximate earnings in those 3 months. So that's not too shabby a start. I'm very excited about that. Yes, it is slow. And yes, I'm making a ton of more money in other areas, but you've got to start somewhere. You've got to get that growing. So let's look at some insights. So engagement is up, follows are up, everything is showing up. So that's really awesome. Now, I have not been doing very many reels. It's been very slow. I haven't felt well and I've been coughing. This is the first week that I'm not coughing every time I try to talk a bunch. So my reel production has definitely gone down over the past month. And you can see that my views on those are down, but that is 100% okay. I still am getting a ton of views on photos and I've got a good split here. If you look, the light blue is followers and the dark blue is non-followers. So I'm getting good amount of views from non-followers and I've been adding to my followers pretty well. So some of my top things, my views are definitely up. So most of my top content, when I reported this about 6 weeks ago on my last video, I was getting between 1,000 to 2,000 views per post on most of my posts. But look at my top posts that I've done in the past little bit. They're definitely getting a lot more views. These are all images, except for this one, which is, let's see what you are. Oh, there we go. Oh, I asked what amount, this was just a text post, what amount of extra income each month would truly make your life feel a little easier for you. And so that got a lot of traction, which was fun. But my views are definitely up. So that's really, really exciting. My earnings are not up a ton, but they are increasing. So the last time I did my update, my top earning post was like it was just shy of $2, I believe. Now my top earning post is $3.45. So I know that's not a lot, but percent wise, that's quite a good increase. And so I'm very, very excited with that ratio and how that's increasing. Again, photos are still my top earner. And I'm still not getting a lot of stars, which is totally fine. I'm not encouraging that or really doing that at this point. Like, I think I will. I do. Let's see. Let's actually go. Let's look at engagement. And this is honestly, if you have not gotten monetized yet, you can still see this professional dashboard. You just will not have the monetization tab. This is where Facebook wants to see the magic happening. It wants engagement. It wants people to react to your post, giving it a heart or an angry face or a like. It wants people to comment. It wants people to look at your post. And so doing things that are going to do that is important. My audience has definitely been growing. So over the past 20 days, I've had 125 net follows, 27 unfollows, and about 50% are seeing that from just in their normal feed. I'll be suggested as somebody to follow. I think we've all seen this where we're scrolling through our feed and we see somebody that will have the blue follow button by it, or option like follow in words will be highlighted as a link that you can follow them. So a lot of people, half of my audience is finding me that way. 20% are finding me through Reels, and then other things they're just clicking on my page and following me. So on my YouTube channel, I have that, if you're watching this video and you click, oh, I'm going to follow her. That's, there we go. So let's go over here. Let's talk money, guys, because we like money. We want to make money. My next payout. So this is my January payout. I made $47.38. So if you go here to your payout screen, this is going to show you what's going on. You're going to have a drop-down menu here that's going to show you different account numbers. So if you have a page, things like that, you will have it here in this drop-down menu. And you want to be like, if you're like, oh, I'm not seeing anything, this is what happened to me, it's going to show, oh, you don't have anything. So it's probably because you have the wrong thing highlighted. So if you're not seeing your transactions, just pick a different profile to see your things. Now, payments are going to come different. You're going to have one payment from your monetization and then one from your stars income. And so you can see those separate things here. So for December, I made $46.88 plus $5.22 in stars. And so that was my January total, which is $51 or so, or $52. And so for right now, my February payment for my January income is at the $47. So you can see the difference here. And you can see like here's my page, which I'm actually not even posting on, made 20 cents. So, which is funny to me. So anyway, that's how you can see your payouts and what you're going to earn. They typically are going to pay around the third week of the following month. And so for your Facebook payouts, and I think it's a $10 minimum, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So going back to our professional dashboard with your monetization, let's see over here our earning rates and things like this, because this is something that I've noticed does fluctuate based on your activities. So you want to be aware of that. So we're going to go to the monetization tab and then content monetization. And right here is going to have your performance, and you can click on your earning rate. And this is going to show you your earning rate for your different types of posts. So right now, my real earning rate for doing 1,000 qualified views per reel is going to be 54 cents for every 1,000 qualified views. For photos, my rate is 56 cents per 1,000 views. And then my text is 44 cents. So if you go back to a few videos ago, my photos had the highest, and it still does, but my reels was not, the reels rate was not as close as it is now. So that's very interesting to me. So I would be getting paid as much, but I need my reels to get viewed, and I actually need to create reels for them to get viewed. So this is something to be aware of. And look, you can look at your trending here. So my highest rate was February 4th. And then I could probably go back and look at February 4th and see what was happening there that caused that to be higher. And this is going to be going through, and you can look, I think you can actually see this on the app. If you're doing this, looking at this area on your phone, it actually will have like, why are my rates what they are? And it can tell you like, okay, you need to have more authentic content, or you have a ding on your account because you posted something that went against community guidelines or something like that. But getting your rate up through authentic content, original content, and engaging content is going to be key as well. So if we look here on my content monetization over the same period last month is down, and that does not surprise me because I haven't been feeling well. So my Facebook content has definitely gone down, and I've had a lot of work with my Amazon influencer content creation. And so that has taken my time. So all of these numbers, yeah. There's also been some posts within the different Facebook monetization communities that a lot of people have seen drops the first couple weeks here in February. So if that's you, that might be why. So to me, like, if you are playing in somebody else's playground, you have to play by their rules, and you just have to figure out how to make it work. And so even all those people that are posting, oh, Facebook is not showing my stuff to people. Well, wow, like, that's their right. We're on Facebook, we're on their playground. So all you can do is create content, add value to your space, and keep moving forward, because we have zero control over if Facebook shows our stuff to other people, or if Amazon shows our stuff to people, or YouTube shows our stuff to people, right? So just be aware and watch the trends, and don't get too caught up in micro focuses. Like, don't get myopic where you're like, oh, this past 2 weeks has been so bad or whatever. And it is what it is, right? It's the nature of the beast. So in general, my February earnings are down, but my photos are up. My photos have done really well. I posted about pineapple juice helping me to feel better with my flu symptoms and stuff, which it seriously is miraculous. It was better than any medication I took. And my text posts have done well also. And again, my reels are down, not surprising. And yeah, there hasn't been any extra bonuses that I've qualified for, because my bonuses have been a little bit out of my reach, which is totally fine. This weekly progress, I have just totally ignored that, because the times I've practiced, I tried for 2 or 3 weeks to really hit these goals. And it didn't really add a lot of value, and it didn't add money. It didn't add followers. All it did was add stress for me. And so I haven't really been looking at these and going by this. It's not a bad place to start, though, if you're one that has trouble setting goals, or what should I be doing? This is a great place to be aware of what you could work on that could move that needle for you. One area I do want to show you, because if you are newer to this arena, and you're trying to gain more followers, one, make sure that you're on your Facebook settings, make sure that followers can comment on your posts, because I have followed some pages that they don't allow followers to comment, and it's very unengaging. It's like, unless you're adding like massive value to my life, if I can't comment on your post, I'm not going to follow you. I'm not going to stay engaged. I'm going to hit that unfollow really, really fast. So make sure, number one, that your followers can actually comment on your posts. Number two, you are not going to get a Facebook notification when a follower makes a comment or a reaction. So for example, I've got this post. I just did it this morning. Happy Monday, y'all. And I got a post about this one because she's my friend. I got a post. I did not get a notification about this one or this one because they are followers. They are not friends. And so you don't get a notification. So using this engagement area, you can go in and make sure that you reply and comment or at least react to people that said good morning to you, or your followers that are engaging with you, because you want to make sure that you are engaging, right? And so really like really important, be aware there. Another thing too, I have noticed that there's a lot of times that I get mentioned, especially within groups where I don't get a notification. And so I'm having this little comments manager has been a lifesaver to go through and make sure that I am responding to those, because for me, that's super important. I don't like to be the jerk that doesn't respond. I like to be very responsive. It's something that's very important to me. And so I go through here and make sure that I have responded to everything and I'm not missing anything. So there's just a few things here and I'm good. Now, last time I reported that I had a video stolen over 70 times by a brand that I had done a deal with. Now, thankfully, we were able to reach a resolution where we're both content with the resolution. And so now I've got all of these things, flags, and I want to show you how you can disable getting notifications for stuff that maybe you don't want to get notifications for on your content protection. Now, I think you should still have it on, but you also can go in and you can edit stuff so that it doesn't become you don't get a notification. It doesn't show up in this report. So right here, this is a place where I posted this on, it's a video that I made that I posted on Instagram. And so we're going to go through here and we're going to say, release this match. And that way it's like, nope, that's mine. I don't need to track it anymore. So it's kind of been a boring month. That's okay. That's kind of the nature of the beast. But really, I'm loving this. I'm loving the opportunities to see what resonates with my audience. They like to celebrate with me. So post those celebratory posts. If you hit so many followers, or it's an anniversary or a birthday or something to celebrate, like people love to say happy birthday or congratulations or way to go or whatever. Like people love to do that. And you get a lot of comments and stuff on posts like that. So I definitely try to find celebratory things because it really has done well with my audience. My audience also likes it when I talk about money, whether it's how to earn money or what kind of money I'm earning. And they're very responsive to it. And the money ones actually, whether it's here's how I'm making money or here's how much money I'm making, those types of posts have really brought a lot of followers as well. So of course, you want to be transparent in ways and authentic in ways that work for you, and play around with it. See what your audience likes and do different stuff, right? But don't be afraid to, number one, repeat yourself. Use old content. So if you have old reels or old posts that did really well prior to your monetization, post it again. Don't do a share. You want to repost it. So like download that Facebook video again, or share that picture and post again as a new post and let it get monetized, because if it hit once before you were growing, it will probably hit again. And so that's something that I'm going to be going through over the next week or two, is looking at old posts that I posted on Facebook prior to being monetized that did well with my audience, because my audience hasn't changed a tremendous amount in the past 3 months. It definitely has become a lot more entrepreneurial. Well, it's always been entrepreneurial, but the Amazon influencer program, Facebook monetization program, and things like that, people that are looking to build income streams, it's growing, but it's my base audience is still my audience that I've had for years. And so repurposing content that did well before is going to do well again. So that's the update for February. Hopefully I will update sooner in 2 or 3 weeks here, but make sure you are subscribed, liked, and make sure you are following me on Facebook. And tell me how your journey's going, share your wins, share your struggles with me, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.